Hey y'all, welcome to another video. I wanted to share what I created from some of the Simply Made crafts dies that I have recently hauled. For the base of the dies that are done in black, I use this 12x12 craft board. Because the dies are larger, I did have to pull out my Gemini. I rarely use it, I'm not even gonna lie. So these are the 4 dies that I'm going to be sharing in this video. This first one is the Simply Made Crafts by Helen Griffin Noodle Box Die set. There's 9 dies in that one. This one is the Landscape Gift Box, also by Helen Griffin, and there's 16 dies. This is the Pizza for Tea die set, and there's 10 in that one. And this is the Fry Carton Die set, and there's 9 in that one. And again, all of these are by Helen Griffin. So the first one I'm going to share is this one right here. This is the Noodle Box Die set. There's 9 dies. This is how the larger die looks. They don't glue down this tab anymore, so it opens up without ripping. It comes in this plastic bag. There are tutorials for all of her dies on YouTube because I did have trouble putting some of them together. But here are the pieces that are included. So here's the die that makes the box. You have layering pieces for the outside of the box, and this another little piece. And then this piece is for the bottom of the box because you do have to cut 2 of these and put them together. And then there's a little die that says noodle, and it has a little hot cup like that right there. And then these little dies right here cut the little insert piece. These 2 pieces right here are not already cut in. You have these 2 little dies to cut that in, and then there's a little label die included as well. The only pieces I used was the main die and the layering pieces. So here's the 2 boxes that I created. I didn't embellish or anything, just so you can see all the details of the box. This one right here is done with that Simple Stories vintage lemon twist paper. It has bees on one side, and this one is the Doodlebugs Carnival Halloween paper. So the box, actually you don't even have to glue it. You take 2 pieces, and these little tabs just tuck under there. And when you put the 2 pieces together, it looks like this. So there's 2 of those bottoms together. You just put your layering pieces on and you put it together. Now if you want that hook in the top, the little latch, you would put it here. All I did was took my hole punch and poked the hole, and I'm going to be maybe putting some twine or seam binding or something in there. And then these 2 little things tuck right back under there, just like the carry-out boxes. Those 2 flaps go down, and then like I said, I just poked a hole in mine. So this is how it looks. You're covering most of the paper on that one. So that's the first box. The second one is the French Fry Carton Die set, and there's 9 dies in this one. This one does not have layering pieces to go to it, but you still need a larger die machine to cut it out. So here is the box, and then most of the pieces included are like little labels and stuff. So that's the main box, and then here are all the little labels and stuff to go on it, the tags and stuff. I didn't use any of those. All I did was cut out the box. So I ended up cutting that box out 3 times. This one right here is done with the Catabella Hello Autumn paper, and if you know Catabella paper, it's a little thick. I think when I initially cut it out, this one right here, I think my sandwich may have been off and it cut through the paper. But this is how the box looks. Like I said, there's no layering pieces. That's why I went with a pattern paper, and it just has a little opening right here in the top. It is just the 1 piece. I just used a bow and a sticker from the collection. That little tab there on the bottom. Here's the next one. You can see it better. This is that vintage lemon twist paper. And then here's the other one. Like I said, I think it just my sandwich was off because it cut. You can see that it cut straight through the paper. But I love that one, so I'm gonna try to fix it. So that's the second little box that I made. The next die is the pizza box die, and it comes with 10 different dies in this one, and it has layering pieces for the top, the back, the two sides, and then the front. There's a banner and this piece right here that goes here, which I didn't use, and then that little label. Again, it is all one piece. You do need a large die cut machine to cut this out. That's what the die looks like. You have the layering piece for the top, and then all of these different pieces here. So you have all the layering pieces. There's a banner. There's one that says pizza, and that little like medallion piece. So here are the two boxes that I did. Like I said, the first time that I did it, I think my sandwich was off, because as you can see, it even cut through the craft board, and that's like 110-pound paper, and it just cut right through that. So that's the first one I cut out, and I had to go watch a video to see how to actually put it together too. So this is the second one with that vintage lemon twist paper. There's no gluing on this one either. It just kind of tucks in on itself. So this is the, I gotta figure out. You can glue these two tabs back there on the back if you want to, but you can see I didn't use any glue. I just folded this piece up. I tucked these little side pieces in. And then this goes right into that little piece in the front. I think this one turned out really good. I'm going to use this in some Happy Meal that I'm working on. So here's the last die that I'm going to share in this video. This is the landscape gift bag die, and there's 16 dies in this one. So you have the piece for the bag that you cut out twice. There's some layering pieces for the front. There's a scallop one. There's one for the little corners. And then you have this one. There is one for some straps, and I tried to do like the handles and I completely messed it up. I don't know what I did. There's little buckles, layering pieces, tags. There's a piece that you can use to make like this little fancy closure. And I saw Audrey, it's so good, I'll use this die, and that's why I purchased it. So if you want to see it done like a handbag, you can check out her video that I can link down below. There's another little tag pocket and some more labels. So again, the only pieces that I used were the main bag and then the layering pieces for the front of the bag and the corners. So here is, I used that vintage lemon twist paper. This is the first one I did, and you can see the paper is very warped. This is when I had the sandwich on really tight. I'm going to still try to use this, but I don't know how. Maybe if I, clip it in. I did this little clip with one of those metal stickers on it, or maybe put a top on it and, turn it into a purse maybe. But this is the first one. I love that bead paper. And then I did the corners on all four, the front and the back. And then I did this one right here. This is also that vintage lemon twist paper. I think I'm going to do corners just on the four bottoms. And all I did was layer the front and the back. And it's a decent sized box. Let me get my ruler. It is actually 8 3/4 by 6 3/8. It's a nice size, really nice, and it's about 2 1/4 inches wide. So this is a nice size box. And if you want me to measure the pizza box, this one is about 4 1/4 by 4 3/8. This little box right here is about 4 1/4 The smallest piece of it is about 2 inches, and the widest piece is almost 3 inches. And then this little box right here, just the box part of it is about 3 inches by 2 7/8. So all of them are a decent size. They were a really good price as well. So if you have any questions, please leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And I love doing these I hauled it, what did I make with it videos, because I'm always shopping and sharing things to purchase, but I haven't really been sharing what I've been creating. So if you have any questions, leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I hope to get back to doing more of these videos. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe and have a great day. Bye.